In this video, we're going to take a look at API rate limits in Axway Amplify Fusion. We have here a API key secured petstore API proxy. So we had a prior video on API proxy and adding an API key to that. So if you don't know how to do that, go take a look at that video. But here I've got the API and I'll test it in Postman. So you'll see this is live and running. And there's my response. So I was able to hit that proxy API. So what we want to talk about today is a newly released feature in 1.13 called rate limits. And this will allow me to apply rate limits globally on this API. So these limits will apply for each data plane that this API is deployed to. And let's take a look at how we do it. So we go to the rate limit tab, we add a limit. Currently we're supporting throttle. So let's say I'd like to protect against bursts. So maybe I want to limit it to, 100 API requests per second maximum. And that will take care of bursts. And now maybe we want to just look at general quota limits, and let's say we can do, 10,000 per day. And then I can save that. And actually, I don't know if we'll be able to demonstrate that. So let's add another limit, just so we can demonstrate it of let's say 5 per minute, for 1 minute. Okay, so I've got 100 a second, so that'll be for bursts, 5 per minute, that will be for my demo, and then 10,000 per day takes care of my quota limit. And let's save that. And while we're here, let's also notice, I won't demo this, but you can also override on the individual method verb pairs. So you can see here, let's say on the post, I can configure that to 10 requests per minute. I'm not going to call that post, but this is how I would override on a per method verb basis. Okay. So now we've saved that, and we can now apply our API or activate our API. And now let's come over here to Postman, and let me call this a few times. And there we hit our limit, because I had already done 5 in a minute, and I'm getting a 429 too many requests. And I think if I wait a while, I should be able to run that again. But while we're here, let's also take a look at the online docs that talks about rate limits. And you can see here that we also get some special headers that are returned, the limit, remaining, and reset. So if I come here and have a successful call, and I can go take a look at the headers, and my client application could be taking a look at these headers to limit the bursts of requests in the client. So in this demo, we saw how API rate limits are used in Axway Amplify Fusion. Thank you.